Hello, everyone. Thank you for doing a name tag. Take your seats and we'll get started soon. And where is Tom? Can Tom come down here? There's Tom. All right. You put a pin on it. Oh. This is your script. I'll call you up to do that. Okay. And Shakita, I'm gonna put you right after Sue. Okay. Just to say stuff about the city, but then you'll get up when we do ambassadors and chaperones again.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What we do when we get up again.
We're just gonna introduce you
okay.
and say what was your favorite thing.
Oh,
and,
okay. Cool.
You know, but so first part be city Shakita, second part be
Okay.
chaperone Shakita. All right. Everybody's almost here. All right. Welcome, everyone. If everyone could take a seat so we can get started, please. We got a lot on the agenda. Come on in, get a name tag, have a seat. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started so that we can get out of here at a reasonable hour today. Hello, my name is Courtney Michelle. I am the president of Longmont Sister Cities Association, and welcome tonight. Yo so, bienvenidos en dos. So, we will hear from Sue in a moment about Longmont Sister Cities history and the history of Sister Cities International. Oh, and if I hand the mic to you, put it really close to your mouth, because otherwise our friends in Mexico and Japan are watching us. We're on the YouTube channel for the city, and they can't hear you unless you really get right in there.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. The idea for Sister Cities International started way back in 1956 when President Eisenhower was encouraging more people-to-people exchanges. He felt that if cities would partner with cities abroad, we would understand each other better and promote peace. So in 1990, Longmont got onto this, and we started our first sister city relationship with Chino, Japan. This was brought about because a number of civic and business leaders, including Jimmy Kanemoto and our mayor, Leona Stacker, promoted the idea of having a sister city. And in 1991, the first delegation of students from Chino came here. At that time, there was no Longmont Sister Cities Association, so Leona asked her staff to scurry around and get homestays and activities for them. And she realized that we would have to have a volunteer organization to take charge of this project because it's quite a bit of organizing. In 1992, the first delegation went to Chino, and I was one of the chaperones on that, along with Sherry Kanemoto as one of my students. Sherry has since been a chaperone, and she's also going to Chino this year for the celebration for the anniversary. It wasn't until 1995 that Bill and Susan Carlson moved here and started Longmont Sister Cities Association. 2 years later, we signed an agreement with Ciudad Guzman, Jalisco, Mexico, because a lot of people felt like we really needed to have a sister city in Mexico with all of the people whose ancestors or parents came from Mexico. And so by 1998, we had an exchange with the kids from Ciudad Guzman as well. And we pretty much have done that every year since, unless there's been an epidemic of some kind. There was 1 year that Japan had to cancel because of the SARS epidemic. And then, of course, in 2020, we all had to stay home because of the major pandemic in the world. Our latest sister city relationship is with the Northern Arapaho at the Wind River Reservation, and we're really happy that we've now completed some exchanges with them, and kids are going to be going this year. If you want to know more about the history, see me later, or Leona, or Jeannie. Right over here, Jeannie Finley. Some of us have been around a long time. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. And because of our relationship with the Northern Arapaho, we have started calling Sue one of our elders, and that word has a little bit more respect to it, so we like that. Leona, wave your hand. I don't think any of this would be here without Leona, a former mayor. And raise your hand if you're a previous board member. All right. We are all volunteers, except for Tom, our admin, but he volunteers extra too. So give them a hand because we wouldn't still be here today. Any former ambassadors not counting last year? All right, there's Margaret. Great. Josh, awesome. And chaperones? Not last year. Peggy, welcome. There you go. Yep. And that also shows the continuance of this organization. And any other friends or volunteers that have been with us for a while? All right, very good. Okay, I would like to now ask Shakita Yarbrough to come up and speak as a representative of the city of Longmont.
Hello, everyone. Wow, packed room. I love it. Except for on Tuesday nights. No, I'm just playing. Just playing. No, we love it when people come in and engage and tell us how they feel and what they think and what we should do. No, it's true. It's your city. We're your government. So I want to say thank you to Leona for starting this, and and everyone. Yes, but we know it takes the motion to have it, right? And without you putting forth the effort and creating it here for our city, we wouldn't even be, who knows, we may not even have it. So I have to reiterate that and say thank you so much. From the city perspective, I got to go to Japan. I myself and Daniel were the two chaperones. Very first time going to Japan, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love Japan. as Sue had mentioned, with COVID, we hadn't had a cohort since COVID. And so not only was I a chaperone, but I also went and talked to the city leaders there about why we didn't have another cohort coming here to the city of Longmont. And our students were missing out with their international siblings to come back with them and to show off, their new siblings. And so I talked to the mayor, the city manager, what we would equivalent to city manager, city employees in our international club, and we just really had a heart-to-heart conversation about how important this program is for all of our kids in Japan and also here in the U.S. And so I'm just telling you a little bit about the experience of the importance of sister cities. I know we have some ambassadors here that know what it was like to be almost like, they looked at them as being like famous.
Rock stars.
Right. And so that relationship was growing while I was there. They didn't know me from anywhere. They were like, who is this black woman coming here telling us what to do? But I let them know that we are family. And that's really what we are. That's why it's called Sister Cities, that we are family. So is there anything that you need, let us know. Because in Mexico, we sent them how many fire trucks?
Oh, at least 3. A brush truck, a pumper truck, another truck, and they're still going around.
Exactly.
Yeah, La Guerrita is the name of one of them.
Wow.
The fighter.
The fighter, yes. And so I was letting them know they didn't understand what the family part meant in Sister Cities. So we had probably about a 3-hour conversation about that, and that we want to support them because they are our sister city. They are our family. And so we're so excited, and what that means now, we may have a Sister City celebration now in the city of Longmont. Because I don't know if you all know this, but Chino is very similar to Longmont, and I found out while visiting, they have so many microbreweries. I know you thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? But it's true, they have tons of microbreweries. It's amazing, awesome beer. So wouldn't it be nice if we can have a celebration of all the sister cities to come and bring their great product and what makes them culturally significant for us and to them? So that's in the works. That's in the works. And so anyway,
Let's not forget that tequila comes from Jalisco. So we're
yes.
going to get Mexico in on this someday too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we can get them in together.
Totally.
Beer and tequila? Huh?
Yeah.
Sounds like a great mix to me. So anyway, I just wanted to let you all know that, our president and all of our volunteers really work hard to make sure that when we go to these sister cities, that your kids are gaining, and also our chaperones, to make sure that they are gaining a wonderful experience. I appreciate Daniel, wherever he is. Where are you? Yeah, he was my co-chaperone. He was like so much knowledge. I had no clue about nothing. And so thank goodness for him. But it's important that we continue these relationships because it's what make us who we are. And to know that people around the world are culturally different. But today I was in I know I'm talking too much, but you shouldn't have given me the mic. And so today I was in an MLK convocation at CU at the Mackey, and this awesome author, Isabel Wilkerson, who wrote the book Cast. And she talked about MLK Jr., but also about the migrants and how we all have shifted and migrated throughout our own United States of America. But what she called us, we are all species. You know, we always have to identify ourselves, identify something about ourselves, but we're all human, we are all a species. And so it's important that these kids, our children, get to go and experience different cultures and have different sisters from all over the world if we can. So anyway, that's enough because Courtney about to push me out the way. But you all look wonderful tonight, and thank you for coming out here tonight after work and everything and bringing your teenagers. And I know they're like, will she hurry up? So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you, Shakita. That was, you said it better than I could have. Yes. All right. So now we're going to have board elections. And we have our current board, if you'd each stand up. Sue Bolton, Cherie Safey, Atsuko Muse, Karen Bandy, Sam Safey, Janice Rebin is not here tonight, Mike Seaton, Patricio Llanes, not here as well. Okay, so these are our current board members, and they will be coming into 2025. And now we would like to have Tom come up. I'm going to introduce Tom to you. He's our admin. He's been working with us for a few years now, 2 years. He's going to help us with our other elections. Thank you, current board members. Y'all can have a seat.
All right. Excuse me. Yes, we'd like to now have Longmont Sister Cities board members, so only board members, vote on one change to the executive board. First, we'd like to thank Karen Bandy. Is Karen here? She'd stand up. Or just wave. It's fine. Give her a round of applause. Karen has been the treasurer for the last year and has done an amazing job, and we very much appreciate everything she's done. So one more round of applause for Karen. Yeah, she's fantastic. So she's the outgoing treasurer, so that means it's now proposed we vote in Sam Safey. Sam, if you would stand, to the position of Longmont Sister Cities treasurer. So all Sister Cities board members in favor, please indicate by raising your hand. If we can have votes. Okay, and then any opposing votes? Yeah, perfect. All right. Now we'll move into electing new board members.
I'm going to interrupt real quick because
Okay.
we didn't say the executive board is made up of the president. The past president is Janice Rebin. Current vice president is Cherie Safey. Treasurer we just discussed, and Mike Seaton is our secretary.
And I operate outside the board, so I think that's why they have me doing this. Okay, so if you'll please stand when your name is called. This is for the election of new board members. It is proposed that we elect Perla Delgado. Perla, you here? To the board of Longmont Sister Cities. By show of hand, all current board members may vote now. Looks good. Any opposing votes? Very good. All right. Now be seated. Thank you, Perla. It's proposed that we elect Tess Enright. Please stand to the board of Longmont Sister Cities. By show of hands, all current board members may indicate. Okay. Be seated. Thank you, Tess. I guess we don't need to do opposing votes. Okay. It is proposed that we elect Julie Gallegos. There you are, Julie. To the board of Longmont Sister Cities. By show of hands, all current board members may vote. Okay. Got it. All right. Still going unanimous. Yeah. Oh yeah, now that they're. It is proposed that we elect Sonita Garcia to the board of Longmont Sister Cities. Okay.
Okay, Cherie just said Sunita was here but had to leave, so we can elect her in absentia, if we so choose.
Do we? Yeah, okay. Okay, then we'll vote in absentia for Sunita Garcia. By show of hand, all board members may vote. Very good. Still going strong. All right. And it's proposed that we elect Sherry Kamoto to the board of Longmont Sister Cities. By show of hand, all current board members may indicate their votes. Very good. And finally, last but not least, it's proposed that we elect Axel Reitzig to the board of Longmont Sister Cities. Did I say that right? By show of hand, all current board members may vote. Thank you, Axel. All right. Okay. Well, there are also 2 youth board members that will vote for. No?
No, yes. In the bylaws, it says that we can have some youth members of our board. They will be non-voting, and 2 of our former ambassadors approached me about doing that this year. So we haven't had a youth member since Margaret then joined the board as an adult after that. So it's been a few years since we've had some youth on our board, and there are 2 we'd like to introduce to you.
Great. So first, Natalie Hines. Natalie here. There you are, Natalie. Okay.
Yeah.
It is proposed that we elect Natalie Hines to the board of Longmont Sister Cities. By show of hand, all current board members may indicate their votes.
And I'd like to add that Natalie is one of 2 that have been to all 3 of our sister cities, and that was only possible last year. So she's one of our trifecta members.
I missed the I at the end of your name. Sorry. Or pronunciation anyway. Heinze. There we go. And it is proposed that we elect Molly Riddle to the board of Longmont Sister Cities. By show of hand, all current board members may indicate their vote. 2 hands. All right, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. All right. And we got a little small during COVID, right? Oh, 6 new. Are you coming on? No. Okay. 6 new adults and 2 young student members. So we were currently 9, now we're 15 plus 2. So that's great. We almost doubled ourselves. We were really getting small and we need more help. And so I'm glad. Thank you for everyone who is going to volunteer their time to be with us in the coming few years. All right. So wanted to go over just a little bit of what happened last year. Last year was the first time we sent to all 3 together since COVID. So we went to Chino, Japan. We sent a group to Ciudad Guzman, Mexico, and the Wind River Reservation. And like I said, there were 2 students along with Natalie and 1 other who have been to all 3. And that is very exciting for us. We participated in a few festivals. We are trying to get out there in the community a lot. So we did Juneteenth. We did Rhythm at Roosevelt. We did Unity in the Community, Dia de los Muertos. And we have great fun at those. So, and this year we're implementing something for the new ambassadors. We would like you to do 3 community events with us or 3 volunteer times, 2 before you leave and 1 after. So we'll be telling you about these and your chaperones can help you, but we would love you to come be at those tables with us and tell the community about Sister Cities. And all right, so upcoming this year, as we mentioned, it's the 35th anniversary of our relationship with Chino, Japan. And there are, I believe, 12 of us. Who's going to Chino this March? All right, just in March. There's an adult delegation going in March to celebrate our anniversary, and we're very excited about that. And then they will be coming here in May to visit us. Their mayor will come, an administrator with the city, the Soki, I think he's the current president of their club, and Yoriko. Yoriko is coming. Yoriko has been around. She is like our Sue. She has been around since the beginning of Longmont Sister Cities and the International Club in Chino. So she'll be here. We invited the rest of the Aspen ladies. Some of you know who the Aspen ladies are, and they have declined, but those of us who are going will see them in March. All right, so very exciting. We are also looking at doing an elder exchange this year, and that's the first. We're going to try to do that with the Northern Arapaho and our elders at the Senior Center. So that's something new we're working on. If you would like to volunteer with that, let us know. And basically, if you want to help, let us know. We need help, all right? You can, we can find a piece of paper at the back, put your name, phone number, email, and we need your help, all right? So that we don't burn out and, you know, all that good stuff. So then we will have exchanges with Mexico, with Japan, with the Northern Arapaho again. And Japan has not come since COVID, and this year they are coming back with us. We stressed the importance of that they come back and keep this relationship going. And so they will be sending their first delegation since 2019. Yep. And we are also planning on visiting the Wind River with some of our city council, city staff, and Longmont Sister Cities board members sometime in the fall. We're still working on that. They have changed their council over, and so we want to go meet them. And all right, so let's see. One quick thing about King Supers. Yes, Mike.
Treasurer's report.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my. There it is. All right. Treasurer's report. Sorry about that. I skipped right over it. I scratched on there. Karen, come on down and give us the treasurer's report. Thank you, Mike.
Well, good evening. Is that on?
Let's see. Yeah,
You
just
can
get
hear me?
really-
Okay.
Really close.
Good evening, everyone. As Courtney said, I'm Karen Bandy. I was an exchange student. I was an exchange student to the Netherlands 40 years ago, back when we didn't have cell phones and computers. It was a 9-month exchange, and it was life-changing for me. So I was really wanting both my daughters to participate in an exchange, and they've both been student ambassadors with Longmont Sister Cities, and it was a great experience for them. So I wanted to thank the city for their contributions to our program, because I really think it is life-changing for a lot of people. As for the treasurer's report, I'm happy to say that we follow the general accounting principles, and we use an independent accounting firm each year to do our reports. We've submitted to the IRS this year our nonprofit tax results, so that's all completed. One of the challenges that we faced as an organization is we ran at a deficit of about $25,000 last year. 16,000 of that was for a, what do you call it? The monument structure up at McIntosh Lake, which is beautiful. Yes. So that left us about $9,000 or $10,000 as a deficit. So we are working very hard at trying to come up with some new ways to raise some funds and be very diligent about the money that we're spending. One of the other expenses that we weren't expecting last year was the cost of busing, that we weren't able, because of insurance, to use St. Vrain or Dawson buses. So that was about a $4,000 hit to our budget. So we're working hard. We understand the city is very reserved in handing out money. So we're trying to be independent and do the best we can with the money that we have. Okay.
Thank you very much, Karen. So with that being said, if you would like to contribute, we have a Venmo account. I forgot to bring the QR code, but we have it. Karen has it. If you'd like to contribute anything to our general fund, please see Karen. And fundraising is separate for that, for the ambassadors. All right. So now is the fun part. Will all 2024 ambassadors and chaperones stand up real quick? And I'd like to invite the group that went to Japan first to come back here with me. And y'all can sit back down. Sorry, I shouldn't have had you stand all up. All right. Okay. So we'll introduce you to our chaperones and ambassadors who went to Japan last year.
Oh, what did you say? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I already did.
Real close, real close.
I'm Laura Orner. I went to Japan last year and Mexico the year before.
I'm Natalie Heinze. I've been to all three. We've talked about that, I think.
Hello, I'm Daniel, and I was the chaperone for Japan last summer. It was quite an honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we have some cool little buttons with our new logos. So I'm going to give each of y'all one of those. Thank you for representing the city of Longmont. And we appreciate you. Thank you. All right. How about Mexico of 2024? Everybody come up, please. And this year, like when I was the first chaperone in 2007, it was an all-ladies delegation. So, and right? Okay. Here you go, Tessa.
Hi, I am Tessa Knight. So I was one of the chaperones for Mexico, and now I'm joining the board because this organization is amazing. My ladies were amazing, and it was a great trip.
Hi, my name is Paloma Delgado. I went to Mexico last summer. I had an amazing time, and it changed my life. I'm going to Japan this year.
I'm Haley Donahue. I went to Mexico this last summer, and I've also been to the reservation. And yeah, it was an amazing trip. I had a lot of fun.
I'm Molly Riddle. I went to Mexico last year, and I have also been to the reservation.
I'm Willow Robinson, and this is my first exchange, and I had a lot of fun, and sadly it will be my last, but I'm excited for all the new people who get to do the exchanges.
I'm Alifonso Perez. It was my first exchange last year, and it was a really amazing experience.
And Nayeli, before you talk, I forgot to ask, what was your favorite thing about Mexico? And we'll pass. Yeah, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. All right. Well, introduce yourself first.
Oh, yeah, okay. My name's Nayeli Gonzalez, and last year was my first exchange going to Mexico, and the best part of it was the whole experience, the whole Sister Cities experience. I just loved it. The best part about the trip was the new friends I made.
Probably the food. I love the food in Mexico.
Right. You can't beat the food. Can't beat the food.
I was so moved by the language, and when I say language, I don't necessarily mean Spanish and English, but the communicating with people. I learned how to communicate with people that it was really difficult to when you can't speak the same language, but you learn to share things such as a laugh or a smile, and you learn to form those connections without necessarily speaking the same language. So that was very meaningful.
My favorite part was our plans got rained out a few times, so we ended up hanging out at I don't even know what it was, an airplane hangar that didn't have planes in it, but we as Molly was saying, I feel like that was the first time we all kind of hung out without a specific plan. And we bonded over volleyball. They were really violent about their competitiveness in volleyball, but it was really fun because we were able to kind of share that being competitive piece. And we were all kind of laughing over it, and it didn't really matter that we didn't know what we were saying to each other. It just mattered that we were all having fun. So, yeah.
My favorite part probably was meeting the Mexico delegation. They're super sweet people. I feel like we definitely bonded. We got really lucky. I feel like our personalities really matched, and it was just a really fun experience. Love them.
My favorite part by far was watching these girls bond with the students down in Mexico. The bond that they had was immediate, and it was pretty incredible to watch every day, just to see them connect, oftentimes when they couldn't speak the same language. So very amazing. And then just watching the girls kind of, I don't know, what's the right word, just kind of come out of their shells and grow. Absolutely amazing. So by far my favorite part.
Thank you. I'll give these to you, Tess, and you can pass them out to our Mexico delegation for 2024. All right. And those who went to Wind River, please. please come up. All right, so we're adding another thing. Tell us what school you're at and what you loved about it and your favorite thing and how it affected you.
My name is Lucy. I went to the Wind River Reservation last summer. I go to Erie High School, and I really liked the horse races that we went to and the food and just like being able to meet everyone.
I'm Kendall. I go to Erie High School as well. My favorite part was powwow and the friends I made down there.
Hello, my name is Hernan Perez. I was one of the chaperones that went out there. I'd have to say that one of the things that I really enjoyed the most was just the friendships that we made out there. And we ended up going back a few times, a few months after that, to go do sweats. And can't wait for the snow to hit and go and come so that we can go back out there again. So.
My name is Steven, and I go to Longmont High School, and my best part was also the powwow. The powwow was really cool, and then going back out there as well, doing the sweats was awesome.
Thank you very much. I'll give these to you, Hernan. I'll take that. And, right, I mean, the language, the food, the people you meet, this is why we are family. And what makes it so special for our sister cities relationship and travel. All right, so we're going to meet who's going this year. So those of you going to Japan this summer, please come up. All right, see, we have some repeats. That means we're doing a good job, I think, right? Okay, we'll start with you. So tell us your name, where you went to school, where you go to school, what you thought, and what you're looking forward to.
My name is Sam Labrie. I go to Silver Creek, and I'm really looking forward to meeting new people and getting to experience like new things and just to have a lot of fun with people.
I'm Jesus Gallegos. I am the only guy going on this trip. And I'm also at Creek. I am looking forward to like the culture that they have there in Japan. It sounds pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Francesca Fowler. I also go to Creek. I'm looking forward to meeting new people and learning the new culture.
Hi, my name is Paloma Delgado, and I go to Longmont High School. I'm a senior, and I would say I'm also looking forward to the culture and meeting new people. I had an exchange student from Japan last year, and I'm really excited to hopefully see her and learn more about her.
Hello, my name is Lucero Castro. I work for the City of Longmont, the Children Regional Families, and I am looking forward to meet my new family, the Japanese family.
Hi, I'm Gianna Richardson. I go to Longmont High School, and I'm looking forward to the food.
Hi, I'm Tammy Vo. I go to Silver Creek, and I'm really looking forward to meeting the people in Japan and getting to know them.
I'm Sarah Longnecker. I also go to Silver Creek, and I'm looking forward to meeting new people as well.
I'm Gianna Maida Edwards. I work for Public Catalyst Group, monitoring state-level child welfare systems, and I am most excited about making friends with my host family.
Thank you very much. Thank you for representing us in Japan on our 35th anniversary. Lucero, I'm going to give these to you. You can hand those out. I'll take that. All right, and a quick reminder, if you haven't turned in your paperwork or didn't come to the parents' meeting, see Karen and Mike in the back. And that registration fee would be helpful as well. And if you need to discuss any of that, let us know. All right. How about the group that's going to Mexico? Come on up. And we are full. We have 8 ambassadors going to Japan, 2 chaperones, 8 ambassadors going to Mexico, 2 chaperones. We have 2 more slots on the Northern Arapaho trip. So once you meet them after this, and maybe you know somebody who would like to join them. All right, Josh.
All right. My name is Josh. Work in the oil field, military 6 years. I was a ambassador to both Mexico and Japan, 2013 and 15. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sid McVicker, and I work as a special education teacher over at Frederick High School. I'm going to be co-chaperoning the Mexico trip this year, and I think I'm looking forward probably most to the food, the families, and the fun.
My name's Viviana. I go to Nowat High School, and I'm looking forward to making new friends and just going to Mexico in general.
My name's Victoria Fernandez. I go to Westview Middle School, and I'm excited to meet new people.
Hi, my name is Juliet Torres. I go to Westview Middle School too, and I'm really just excited to get to explore the new culture.
Hi, I'm Mariana Russo Ruiz. I go to Boulder High School, and I'm the most excited about meeting new people and the food.
Hello, my name's Jackson Heinze, and I go at Erie Middle, and I'm just looking for new experiences.
My name is Peter Yoho. I go to Longmont, and I'm excited for the food.
Hi there, I'm Shauna Goodwin. I go to Silver Creek High School. One of the things I'm looking forward to is definitely seeing a different culture. And I actually wrote this in my application, this idea of becoming an intercultural friend. And so I think that this experience will help me with that. Also, I think traveling kind of scares me in some ways. And so I think there's a part of me, though, that's like excited, but also like a little nervous. And so I think this experience, like traveling with others, is really important.
My name's Kendall. I go to Frederick High School, and I think I'm most excited about immersing myself in the culture to learn more about myself and about other people and to get out of my comfort zone.
Thank you very much. And I'll take that from you. And as Josh said, he was an ambassador. He's now a chaperone. We have a younger sibling of someone who went on our exchanges before. And with Japan, we're actually working on 3 generations. So Yoriko is there. Thank you. Y'all can go ahead and sit down. Thank you. Yoriko's there. Her daughter, Megumi, is also on the committee. And Megumi's son came and stayed with Margaret, was it last year? In the spring, and did a language course at CU Boulder. So 3 generations of friends, of family with Japan, and 2 with Mexico. We'll probably get into 3 soon. So, all right. Will the group going to Wind River come on up?
Sure, we'll start. What do I have to say?
Say your name, what you do, or where you go to school, what you're looking forward to. You can also say your history with us, because Vanessa's been around, and we love Vanessa. So, Vanessa.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Vanessa Ritola. I work for the city of Longmont with the Community Relations Program. And I was a chaperone for Mexico in 2015, and then a chaperone for Japan in 2017, and then a board member, treasurer. I hosted this last year, which was a really cool experience for me. My kids love their brother who lives in Mexico. And this year I'm going to the Northern Arapaho, so I haven't done this trip yet, so I'm really excited to do this one. And I don't go to school. Yeah, thank you. And I love you guys too.
Hi, my name is Courtney Pletcher, or Courtney P to help differentiate. I also work for the city of Longmont at the Longmont Museum. I'm really excited to do my first chaperone trip with the Northern Arapaho.
Hi, my name is Alifonso Perez. I'm a sophomore at Longmont High School, and I'm very excited to make new friends and family.
Hi, my name is Nayeli Gonzalez, and I'm a freshman at Skyline. and I'm most excited to meet new people and new friends and learn about their culture.
I'm Vipin Baranello, and I'm at Westview Middle School, and I'm most excited about the food.
I'm Keisuke Onaka. I am a junior at Silver Creek High School, and I am most excited to learn the language.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Millette, formerly of Silver Creek High School. I have retired, so shout out to my Silver Creek peoples. I now work at Longmont Driving School. I'm going to be co-chaperone for the first time here to Arapahoe, and I'm looking forward to the cultural exchange. I really like textile arts, so I'm hoping to see something along those lines.
Thank you very much. I'm going to give you those. And like I said, we have 2 slots open on this exchange. So any student in the who lives or goes to school in the St. Vrain Valley School District from 8th through 11th graders are welcome to apply. And those applications are still open on our website. Thank you. Y'all can go ahead and take a seat. Thank you very much. All right, so I'm going to say hi to our Mexican friends and Japanese friends and anybody out there who might be watching tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Mike, do you have a number of how many we are? Last year we had 80. We're at least 90. This is the biggest meeting of our annual meeting ever, so thank you for coming. I wanted to read a little thank you note from Yoriko that she sent last year. Dear friends, it has been a very happy time for our family to spend with Margaret. She has been, sorry. Hold on. Okay. She has not only learned the language, but also the culture deeply. This is just a small mention for you and the Longmont Sister Cities Board. Love, Yoriko. And we got some thank you notes from the Northern Arapahoe group last year. I mean, this is, as we've all heard, a life-changing experience for everybody. So thank you for being here. And next up, we're going to talk about the Ray Anderton Scholarship. So what that is, Cherie's going to tell us. All right.
Thank you so much. And it is a privilege to have all of you here. So the Ray Anderton Scholarship is open to all of the ambassadors. What it consists of is, or let me just start by saying that Ray and Leslie Anderton were longtime board members. They were educators. He worked as a professor at CU Boulder, and he also he and Leslie were both teachers, and they traveled internationally, and he was a principal and so forth in different countries. Anyway, so when they settled here in Longmont, they affiliated themselves with Sister Cities and were great supporters for many, many years. They lived in Arizona during the wintertime and Longmont in the summertime, so they've continued to do that up until the time when Ray passed away. And at that time, Leslie was wanted to have a scholarship in Ray's honor and donated $2,400 for the students to have the opportunity to pay for some of their expenses. So it's so any of you who are going to Mexico or to Japan, Northern Arapahoe, you don't need the money. It's very inexpensive for you. But for those of you who need to buy plane tickets to Japan or Mexico, it's open to you. It's a creative scholarship. In that, the theme for this year is the Gems of Longmont. So you could do anything to showcase Longmont. It could be an interpretive dance, a poem, an essay, a painting, a slideshow, a video, anything that you would like to showcase something that you consider to be a gem of Longmont. And the deadline has not been set, but I imagine it's going to be probably the end of April or beginning of May-ish, and then there will be a committee that will look at the entries and then make a decision as to who will be awarded. Probably up to $600 for those of you going to Japan, and no more than the cost of the ticket for those of you going to Mexico. So that's how that's going to work. So if you have any questions, we will have applications and more information going out to you with your chaperones as you have meetings throughout the next couple of months. So thank you for being here again. And if you have any questions, you can talk to us afterward. All right?
Thank you, Cherie. And Leslie was president when I was a chaperone in 2007, and she still stops by some of our events sometimes when she's in town. So we love to see her. I'm going to talk real quick about travel dates. We have not set them yet. Usually the Northern Arapaho trip has happened in June. It might be July this year. We're trying to figure those dates out as soon as we can. And typically the middle of July to the end of July for Mexico and Japan. As soon as we set those dates, we're going to be looking to buy tickets so that we can get a reasonable price for that. So we'll be sending out information with the dates. Okay. Before we go on to a little more fun, I would like to let y'all know that we are having some subcommittees this year, and we're going to be looking at housing, and Cherie's going to be heading that up. We also have an activities committee that helps schedule all the things we do while we're here in Longmont, because after y'all travel, we spend 10 days here in Longmont doing all sorts of fun things. Water World, right? No promises it'll be on there, but we hope so. And we have a finance committee as well. So if you're interested in numbers, if you are an accountant, if you like that stuff, we could use your help. And we also have a marketing and community relations committee. And Vanessa and I work on that. And if you can't, I'm never going to ask you to bring out your phone except for now. Please get out your phone, follow us on Facebook or our Instagram account. There's a few. It is Longmont Sister Cities Official. And for every delegation, I would like 2 ambassadors to help post, because I just can't do it very well. So Vanessa's helping, but we need some young people to help us with this digital stuff. So let me know if you're interested in that as well, or tell your chaperones. Okay, and if you missed the parent meeting, we'll have a makeup one on Monday, January 27th at the Innovation Center, 6:30 p.m. We'll have more details as to exactly where from Axel. And so we'll have another meeting there if you need to come to that orientation. And that is a mandatory meeting for parents. Your kids are allowed to come. All right, then, okay, our next thing is some trivia. Peggy, you can't answer. Because you know all the answers. It's for people who don't know. Yes, Mike. Yeah, okay, Mike. Yes, Mike has something. So, wait, Mike, you need this. You do.
I didn't bring the notes, but one of the things I was asked to look into.
Mike, it's for the people online. Please put it up here. For the video, they can't hear you unless you're talking to the mic.
Okay. Well, anyway, so now I'm official. I'm talking to the mic. King Supers has a rewards program that allows people who get their account to designate a charity in the community to receive whatever percentage it is that King Supers gives from sales. And I will get that information on our website, but I don't really have it in my head right now. But if you're interested in creating a King Supers account and going through the next steps to arrange through the rewards program some amount of money going to sister cities, that would be one way to help us fund. So I'll get that on the website, but I just wanted to say a few things before trivia started. I won't talk as long as Shakita. Where is she?
Thank you, Mike. Right now we only have 8 people signed up for the King Supers Rewards. I got mine, and I think last quarter $15 went to Sister Cities just by using your King Supers card. So we'll send that out in an email, and we ask you to sign up. All right, so some trivia, fun facts. So, what do all of our sister cities have in common? Anybody? And I'll repeat your answer. What do you think? Mountains. Yes, very good. All in Chino, at Wind River, and in Japan, there are mountains nearby, and we're all at some level of elevation. All right, the Chino City Hall is located at an elevation of 801 meters. That's 2628 feet, and that's the highest city hall location in Japan. Ciudad Guzman is at 1,507 meters, which is 4944 feet. Wind River is at 1,762 meters. That's 5,781 feet. And of course, Longmont, we are at 1,519 or 4,984, just under that $5,000 mark. Okay, what is the difference between Arapahoe with an E and Arapahoe without an E? Anybody know? Anybody want to guess? No? Then you can't answer. If you don't, give us a guess. Anybody? Location. Thank you, Peggy. Yes, I thought I told you not to answer. So with an E, and I asked this of our friends at the Wind River because we see that Arapahoe Road, right? Arapahoe County. I mean, we have that word around in our geography because they used to live here in this area. So with an E is the geographic location. Without an E is the people. All right. So what former businessman and city council member was responsible for introducing us to Ciudad Guzman? Brian Bagley. He actually was responsible for the Northern Arapahoe relationship. Yes, Perla. Dan Benavides, yes. And he was, I guess Sue or Sam could talk about it more. He passed at the end of 23, early 2024. A lot of us went to the service. His sister is Lee Klein, and she has been on our board before and a past president. So he was instrumental in forming that relationship. All right. And Sue already gave us this answer, so, okay, someone needs to know this. Which former U.S. president started the people-to-people movement, resulting in the formation of Sister Cities International? Eisenhower, very good. Thank you very much. Dwight D. Eisenhower, we thank you. We wouldn't be here doing this without him. And his vision for a post-war world, right? I mean, in my opinion, this program helps make better world citizens out of our youth. That's better for Longmont, for Colorado, for the United States, and the entire planet. If you know somebody in a different place who is your friend and your family, you're much less likely to, fight with them. So that's one of the goals. Okay, and our final one, and then we'll go have some snacks. Which former Longmont mayor encouraged the formation of a citizen group called Longmont Sister Cities Association in 1995? She's in the room. Leona started the whole thing. Yes, and she was the first female mayor of Longmont, so that's awesome. Okay, is there anything else I missed, other board members? Okay, yes, Peggy. Ah. Did they? So I'll repeat what Peggy said. The Aspen Ladies, who are 5 women who started the program in Chino, Japan. And I believe, was it your grandfather, Sherry, who named them the Aspen Ladies? And asked Yorko to be the leader of that group. They came when Leona was running for re-election and went out and stumped for her. I mean, they aren't even American citizens, so much less, citizens of Longmont. Vote for Leona. And as Peggy said, they have an R and an L issue, so it was Leona. Yes, Sue. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. I'll repeat what Sue said so that everybody online can hear that. So the Aspen Ladies went with us to Mexico. So that's a unique relationship that not all sister cities does, because we can have Mexican people meet Japanese people, meet tribal members of the Northern Arapaho when they might otherwise never encounter each other. And that's what we used to call it, our trilateral exchange. We don't really have a word for when we're doing it all four together, because this year will be the first time we have all four together. So 2025 is looking really good. They rode horses, and they're just lovely humans, and they're still around, and we hope they will be for a while, but they're our elders as well. Okay, anything else? All right, board members and chaperones brought some goodies. They are all outside. It's just a little snack. And so everybody, please, we're adjourned. Thank you very much. Have some snacks, and we'll get to know you more personally out there. Thank you. Oh, that's Sam's.
Okay. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, that was good. Good.